All right, let me share something honestly. Because if you're anything like me, you've probably noticed how weird content has become lately. Every video feels the same. Same captions, same stock clips, same robotic voices. And somehow everyone is yelling for attention, but nobody actually feels real anymore. I used to think the answer was better editing or better hooks, but the more I tested, the clearer it got. People don't want perfect content. They want human content. They want something that feels like it wasn't forced, scripted, or trying too hard to sell them. That's exactly why street-style interview videos are blowing up right now. You see them everywhere. Random questions, real reactions, awkward pauses, honest opinions. They stop you mid-scroll because your brain thinks, oh, this is real. The problem is, filming street interviews takes time, confidence, equipment, editing skills, and honestly, most of us don't want to walk up to strangers with a camera. That's where StreetSpeak AI completely changed how I look at content. StreetSpeak AI is an AI tool that creates street-style interview videos from a single keyword. You don't film anything. You don't write scripts. You don't edit. You literally type in an idea, choose the style, and the AI builds a full conversation that feels like two real people talking on the street. The pacing isn't perfect on purpose. The questions feel natural. The responses sound human. And that's the magic, because imperfection is what makes people trust what they're watching.
What really impressed me is how detailed the system is. It doesn't just spit out random dialogue. It creates the interviewer, the interviewee, the tone, the flow of the conversation, and even subtle emotional shifts that make the video feel believable. Instead of screaming, "buy this," or "click here," the video pulls people in through curiosity. It feels like you're overhearing a conversation rather than being sold to. And that's exactly why it works so well on platforms like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook, even LinkedIn. Another thing I like is how flexible it is. You can use it for affiliate marketing without looking salesy. You can use it to tease an idea and send traffic to a funnel. You can poke fun at industry myths, call out fake gurus, promote products, or just build attention in a niche before ever selling anything. One keyword can turn into multiple videos, and each one feels fresh instead of copied and pasted. If you're someone who doesn't want to be an influencer, but you do want traffic that actually converts, this format makes a lot of sense. You're not chasing likes for ego. You're creating conversations that lead people somewhere. StreetSpeak AI is built around what they call an anti-sales conversation approach, and that's honestly the best way to describe it. It lets the content do the selling by feeling natural, not forced.
The process itself is simple. You enter a keyword related to your niche, idea, or offer. You choose the style of the interviewer and interviewee. Then the AI handles everything else. Within minutes, you have a video that's ready to post. No camera, no mic, no complicated software, no learning curve. That's huge, especially if you're just starting out, or if you're tired of overcomplicated tools that promise the world and deliver headaches. What's also interesting is that this format is already proven. Street interviews about money, fashion, mindset, and success are pulling tens of millions of views online. Even AI-driven characters pretending to have real conversations are going viral because people care more about how content feels than how it's made. StreetSpeak AI lets you tap into that same attention without needing a production crew or stepping outside your house. Right now, StreetSpeak AI is offering founding user access, which means lifetime access, commercial rights, and no monthly fees. That's not something you see often, especially with tools designed for traffic and content creation. There's also a satisfaction guarantee, so there's no real downside to testing it and seeing how it fits into your strategy. If you've been struggling to get attention, if your videos feel invisible, or if you're just tired of trying to look perfect online, this is one of those tools that actually aligns with how platforms work today. Real beats polished, conversations beat commercials, and content that feels human will always win in the long run. That's why StreetSpeak AI stood out to me, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. I'll leave all the details below so you can see how it works for yourself. All right, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see what you guys create with StreetSpeak AI.